Happy New Year and welcome back to Good Deeds Blossom, Tsiji USA's 30th Anniversary Special Edition. I'm your host, Dilbar Chatterson, and we're coming to you on the 1st of January, straight from the Tsiji Center in New York. It's an auspicious occasion to share with you our final episode of our series, which has been intended to showcase stories of compassion that have taken root in the United States and beyond. As we take the new year in stride, we begin with our most heartfelt stories yet. This year, our team spent time accompanying and getting to know the survivors of the Ebola epidemic in Sierra Leone, where Tsiji began offering aid in 2015 with medical supplies, foldable beds, and tons of dry rice to communities most neglected. Then, we offered aid after floods in Freetown earlier this year, like you saw in our last episode. But now, we're getting to the heart of the matter. How does one live life after the most deadly pandemic of our time changes your world as you know it? In Sierra Leone alone, Ebola took the lives of over 11,000 people, affecting another 4,000. These survivors are also known by the World Health Organization to confront lifelong side effects too. Just the word itself is enough to strike fear in someone who hears it, especially when a diagnosis often meant a death sentence during the epidemic. Still, it leaves a deep hole in the fabric of a strong society. But because Sierra Leone's history has been riddled with strife and bloodshed, how much is hope really possible? Just ask Mustafa, an extraordinary man who confronted extraordinary loss through the outbreak of Ebola.
You know, Tony was well and said, I said, for Tony was good. You see, food, take food. And sense, you know, get, you know, see, on brush, but I said, Tony. Okay, they enter the water inside here, they pull the water in that thing for the winching water. When I left out, I was going to go to the one thing. More and more for me to do what for the Lord in the mighty of Jesus. Father God, yes, you praise and honor, Lord, for what you do in life in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for what you do in life, Papa God, in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Any Papa God, any goodness that you for you provide for Lord in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Father, we pray by your power, by your strength, you more and more in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you. You can go. I'm not going to We can go now outside for you. I'm not going to put the book there. I'm not going to go. Even up to now, if I dress, I need to ask, hey, this is okay? You know, when she went to me, I said, no, you have to go and change this. I take her to be my mirror. When I dress, she look at it and say, okay, it's okay. This is okay, I can go, I go. Because when the Ebola came, one was infected, I really not feel happy when I lost her anyway, because she was very close to me. Where I'm covering now is not just a survivor, Ebola survivor. I can say since I joined humanitarian work within the community. Well, we are in the eastern part of Freetown, in Allentown. Today, we came to distribute blankets, clothes, and milk powder. We plan to distribute to the orphanage home. Ebola hit here. Many people die in this community. Because if you see here, most of the orphans, they lost their relatives inside this community. Most of them don't have a family. They don't have mother, father, all of them is dead. So they decided to make an orphanage home here.
Orphans, so many Ebola orphans. It's a community that is dominated by female-headed households. Every year, we receive rice 2, 3, 4 times, as the case may be. And today is another instance. Yes, I just want everybody to know I live here with my family and I have my sisters there. You know, we have Marian at the extreme, Maria in the middle, we have Agnes.
Sorry.
Yes.
What for? I'll go first. No, who said the treatment? Really, when I first hear about Ebola, I deny it. I say Ebola is not superior. My mother-in-law, her elder sister, was a native doctor. So by then, when someone was sick, they go to her. She used her native way to cure them. So that way she contacted the disease. But then when she died, the body was laid out to 2 days before they come to take the body from the place there. So was there really when they come, they test the body, they say, well, it was positive. When they say it was positive, I say, wow. I know definitely they want to see this positive. I know I'll be infected because I was with the family. People are running away from me now by then because they know that really my mother-in-law, sister-in-law died, so you know, I say, oh, I've contacted it. If you hold it and go to at the treatment center, you will not come back again. So by then, you see, when she contacted the disease, 3 days, we call another private nurse to come and treat us at the residence. But after, when she was following the prayer, her voice started going down. Then I just hear from the other, I said, oh, Sister Salimatu is dead. Sister Salimatu is dead. So the others, they said, no, take time. Mustafa, she's not here. His husband is dead. When I hear that she's passed away, we even get a 2-ton lot. We buy 2-ton lot. Even up to now, I'm not able to develop the place. Yeah. Because whatsoever we're doing, because when the Ebola came, when we were infected, we normally cannot go in the bank. If you can see, I'm just starting life again. It was not really easy. Really, when I entered in the treatment center, I was thinking I would not survive. And when I called the name that night, about 36 of us, we was called that we are negative. So we were very happy when we died. About 17 of them died during the Ebola. 17, remember. We go this way. I was there when Tushin Foundation came in his own country, and they see the one else, a liaison to work between the survivors. You see that I'm very, the passion I have in the job.
He's the really role model for Ebola survivor to reach out to the community. He did a lot of projects, voluntary, day and night, almost 24 hours. From 2016 and here now, they have Ebola Survivor Network.
Bokari is the staff. He's under my supervision, but we all as the staff.
Mustafa Kalon, yes, he's a nice man. If not him, for me, particular things will be very tough and difficult for me. I started feeling headaches, severe headaches. That the second round they came and took my blood to Laka, and I was positive. Doctors that we are giving support that this man will not survive. But I was there with him for a month. While I was in the treatment center, I lost up to 12 of my family members. All of them died. Life is not easy. Mustafa Kalon, we went together to the treatment center. So when I discharged, I decided to go back to the village because I have no other person in Tamil. So I decided to go back, but he gave me courage to stay. He said, whatever happened, it is the will of God. So he asked me to stay.
Ebola survivors, they are part of their doing thing, they are giving back to others.
How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you now? Happy birthday to you.
Since, as I tell you, my family, they are up there because like the one I just proposed to marry her, I'm waiting for that day. I'm really waiting for the day to come closer because I cannot just move alone and I have a little kid. DJ, what's happening? We are waiting for the DJ. And the late kid yesterday you saw that Abubakar. He's lost his father and he was doing the Ebola. But he's coming as his father, he's mine. Mary is the one that's going to marry, so I get him to be my son now. The two of them go to school because they live happily when they're together. Sebatu and Abubakar.
You need to come back. Look me.
We offer our most sincere prayers for those families whose lives have forever been transformed after the Ebola virus, and we know there is a long journey ahead. Many of those who have survived have reportedly faced social stigma. They are associated as carriers of the illness, bad omens, to nearly untouchable status. In a report called After the Outbreak, which analyzed the post-Ebola recovery period of Sierra Leone, it assessed that those who survived and those who were affected faced up to a 20% increase in unemployment as they were discriminated against by employers. Others report having been removed from or denied housing too, but the group left most vulnerable of all have been children. Across West Africa, it's estimated that approximately 22,000 children lost one or both parents to the Ebola virus. During the outbreak, many were sent to government-run interim care centers until they could be placed with a relative or foster home. But for many of these children, that day is yet to come. From among the 12,000 that were left orphaned in Sierra Leone, 17% live in homes with 5 or more orphans, and almost 60% are clustered in the countryside. Their average ages? 9 years old. With such a crisis leaving so many minors and children without the love and care of their parents, Tsiji volunteers are on a mission to offer the support and materials orphanages and other vulnerable populations need to get by. Have a look.
It's 5 a.m. in the morning now, and we are going to the southern part of Sierra Leone today. We're going to a town called Bo, a large place with communities that we have been taking care for years. It's going to take about 4 hours. It's a very rare opportunity for the whole Tsiji team to be here, and so I hope everyone enjoy the meeting, the beneficiaries, and to see the smile on their face.
Bo is the middle point for Ebola survivors. Today, we can directly interact with the disability group. Volunteer prepare the blanket, the multi-grain powder, and clothes.
We are at the St. Milton Sheshe home. It's the home for disabled children. We have been coming here over the years. Hello. Clothes and the rice came from these people, Sushi, I hope I pronounced it right, Sushi Foundation from Taiwan.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We are here to deliver the blankets, the clothes, and the multi-powder brand to you.
Sushi brought goods and services to distribute to the disabled kids and orphanages.
This donation, we are overjoyed because you have really demonstrated the kind of humanitarian feeling. This is one of the most remarkable donations that we have received.
We're We're going to Paul School for the Blind, so it's basically a home care center for those that are visually impaired, particularly the children. So we have started to support them since 2016.
When we arrive, kids, teachers, they sing the welcome song, the Integrate Tzu Chi Foundation. You feel like you are home, you are bonding together. The message is so strong. They cannot see, but they cannot hear. Their hearing sensitivity is so powerful. You can see the love inside the rhythm.
Thank you because you've left your family to come and visit this of a wonderful school. Auntie Philo is a wonderful woman, isn't it?
Miss Dream Keller, she been in Taiwan, she met with Master, she read Master's story, she been inspired.
I was born in this city, my mother was a mayor in this city. I grew up here and I went to school here. So it's in my heart.
She goes back home to try to bring the community together.
When we have these opportunities, we'd like to give to these people.
Thank you.
When you see all the people, the beneficiaries, they receive the blanket, and with a very big smile on their face, you know that everything is worth it. Sierra Leone, Tzu Chi are helping a lot of Ebola survivors. So we are doing one of the community now that we are taking care of, and we are going to give them rice.
Oh my God.
We know the rice is just a small bag, but a lot of compassion. We need to continue our life, a better life. We need to have education. We need to have a job skill. We need to have a better community. We are the people into the one house. So everyone, we have to make our house stronger, stronger, stronger.
Nami auntie biga this Ebola ya. So now all be there this Ebola. Now in the quarantine, all the say nobody know for common, do nobody know for do nothing. We be there the quarantine. Now the sick transfer permit. Now in the Kautuna hospital, they say ufamu de boku de die na we survive.
I got the virus here, Ebola. I'm a survivor. I lost 5 people during the Ebola. As for now, I'm alone because I have no one to support me, so I'm struggling.
The food distribution, it always came at the right time. It really boosts our morals because we have food at home, you have kids to take care of because they cannot go to school on an empty stomach anyway.
I smile because of the rice. So we hope that we'll continue to have the rice.
We can go cook because not to end we get sell. We know they sell. We do not nothing. Nobody know the way they provide for us. So we back we have a produce one where they give it.
Those Ebola survivors are so unbelievable. From the Ebola survivor, we moved to the agriculture site.
Agriculture, oye! Oye! We are preparing the heaps to plant corn. Women, we are now standing to do farming in Sierra Leone. We are not going to leave it to the men in this country again. Farming is the best. Farming can develop any country.
So we the women are ready to do farming.
We are going to a very rural village called Kalia Village.
And last stop is another Ebola survivors. And you can see a lot of children and a lot of seniors are there.
I'm a survivor somewhere. Eyama awa kowe school kuisawe. Eyama bo wa pompi batia school. Eyama bo pompi batia tejun. Mago muse bia gmanava.
We are so grateful, to Sushi. We come together, we really do great things for humanity.
In the future, we hope our brothers and sisters, our young ones, to be the future leaders in these nations, not only in this community, but the nation as a whole.
The whole city of Bo really opened our eye and horizons. We want to build it up a safety environment, safety community for them. We have to use the local materials and integrate the proper education. We are very grateful because we were there and they show their culture to us. And through their culture, we can integrate our message.
Sierra Leone's Minister for Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, Alhaji Moje Kaikai, noted that the gravity of the situation was intense when he said, "It is clear that none have suffered more than those who lost parents and vital caregivers, those they really relied on to this virus." Tsiji volunteers seek to shine a light of hope in the hearts of the children who are the most vulnerable victims of this crisis, and we will continue to support those who now face the gargantuan task of raising Sierra Leone's most precious. On behalf of Tsiji USA, I thank you wholeheartedly for joining us this month for our 30th anniversary special edition series. It has been my privilege to present to you vivid and complex stories of challenge, triumph, and hope across the planet and in multiple languages. Thank you for supporting our journey of compassion in action, and we look onward to see what the seeds of goodness and benevolence will sprout next, and how even the smallest steps we take to nurture those plants can help produce life's greatest beauty, the relief of human suffering. I am Dilbar Shatterson, and this has been Good Deeds Blossom. From the Tsiji Center in New York City, let's keep the goodness going.
Thank you.